What if I told you that the AI revolution you've been hearing about for the last 3 years is just now getting started? Today, NVIDIA's Jensen Huang stepped onto the stage at GTC 2026 in San Jose, and what he said is going to change how every single tech company, developer, and honestly, every one of us thinks about artificial intelligence. This isn't about building smarter models anymore. This is about putting those models to work everywhere, all the time, at scale. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to see why today might actually be one of the most important days in modern tech history. Before we get into what Jensen announced, let me give you some quick context, because it matters. For the past few years, the AI conversation has been dominated by one thing: training. Who has the biggest model? Who has the most parameters? Who trained on the most data? GPT this, Gemini that, Claude this. It's been a constant race to build the most powerful brain possible. But here's the thing: building a brain is only half the job. The other half? Actually using it. And that's exactly where NVIDIA is planting its flag in 2026. Jensen Huang's entire keynote today was centered around one word: inference. Now, if that term sounds technical, don't worry. Let me break it down simply. Training is when an AI model learns. Inference is when it actually does something, when it answers your question, writes your code, analyzes your data, or completes a task inside an app. Inference is the AI working, not studying, and according to NVIDIA, that's where the next massive wave of AI growth is happening right now. So, what exactly did Jensen announce today? A few things, and they're big. First, NVIDIA made it crystal clear that the future of AI isn't just in data centers owned by Google, Microsoft, or Amazon. It's everywhere. It's in hospitals running diagnostics. It's in factories monitoring production lines. It's in your car, your phone, your home. NVIDIA is calling this the Agentic AI era, where AI models don't just respond to prompts, but actively take actions, make decisions, and complete real tasks in the real world without constant human input. Think about that for a second. We've been using AI as a very fancy search engine. You type something in, it spits something out. But what NVIDIA is describing, and what their hardware is being specifically built for, is AI that operates more like a team member. You give it a goal, and it figures out the steps, executes them, and delivers results. Second, Jensen talked heavily about the infrastructure powering this shift. NVIDIA's new generation of chips, built specifically for inference workloads, are reportedly delivering performance gains that are frankly hard to believe. We're talking about processing AI tasks faster and cheaper than anything we've seen before. And in the world of AI deployment, speed and cost are everything. For a business running thousands of AI operations every single day, whether that's a bank processing loan applications, a hospital analyzing scans, or a retailer personalizing recommendations, shaving down the cost and time of each inference operation by even a small percentage translates into millions of dollars saved annually. NVIDIA knows this, and they're building exactly for it. Now you might be thinking, okay, cool, NVIDIA is selling more chips. Why should I care? Here's why. Everything that's coming in AI over the next 2 to 3 years, the tools you'll use, the apps that'll launch, the assistants that'll actually feel useful, all of it runs on inference. Every time you use an AI product, inference is happening behind the scenes, and whoever controls the infrastructure for inference controls the pace of AI innovation itself. NVIDIA is essentially saying, we're not just the company that built the engines for the AI training race, we're now building the highways that all AI will travel on, every day, forever. That has massive implications for developers building AI products. It has implications for startups deciding which platforms to build on. It has implications for investors watching where the real long-term money in AI is going. And honestly, it has implications for regular users too, because better, cheaper, faster inference means AI tools that are more capable and more affordable in your everyday life. Here's the part I find genuinely fascinating. We've spent years talking about AI models like they're the whole story. But models are just software. Software needs hardware to run. And for a long time, the hardware conversation was mostly about training, giant GPU clusters burning through electricity to teach models how to think. What's shifting now is that inference, the actual deployment and use of AI, is becoming the dominant workload. More users, more apps, more agents running more tasks means more inference happening every second of every day. And that demand is only going one direction, up. NVIDIA saw this coming. Their entire product roadmap, their partnerships, their software stack, it's all been quietly building toward this moment. Today's keynote wasn't just a product announcement. It was a declaration that NVIDIA intends to own the infrastructure layer of the agentic AI era. So to wrap this up, GTC 2026 wasn't flashy in the way some tech events are. There was no one more thing moment. But what Jensen Huang laid out today is arguably more consequential than most AI announcements we've seen in years. The shift from training to inference, from chatbots to agents, from novelty to infrastructure, that's the real story of AI in 2026. If you want to stay ahead of where AI is actually going, not just the hype, but the real technical and business shifts happening right now, make sure you're subscribed. Drop a comment below telling me what you think about NVIDIA's direction. Are they going to dominate inference the way they dominated training? I genuinely want to know what you think. I'll see you in the next one.